Good afternoon, Dragon family. Sorry I'm so late on my daily message today. I went over to Emily's last night and got stuck behind a school bus this morning. I left plenty in time to come home. My intention was to come home and do a lot real quick before I went to work, but I got stuck behind a school bus and here we are. I just barely made it to work in time to punch in before I was late. So here I am giving the daily message. How is everyone doing today? I guess I'm just going to start off by pulling some cards. Happy Friday, Elizabeth. Hey, baby. All right, so the first cards out are I got four cards that came out. The Four of Coins, Page of Swords, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. So those cards right there are speaking volumes to me, especially with the wheel, the very last card I pulled out. Some of us may be refusing to learn something about a cycle that has been going on in our lives. There's somebody here that is stuck in a victim mentality, and they are refusing to see the lesson that is being given to them. They're refusing to be that. They're refusing to see the lesson that is right in front of their eyes. And they're being greedy with their energies. They're being greedy about this lesson. They don't think that there is a lesson here. They feel like they have been wronged. They feel like like I said, they're stuck in a victim mentality. There's a lot of stagnancy in this reading. And the wheel is just trying to show them that they have an opportunity to get this wheel moving. They just have to turn their emotions inward instead of pointing fingers this is why this happened. This is why that happened. Whoever this reading is for just needs to realize that everything that's happening in your life isn't happening to you. It is happening for you. Wow. Hi, everyone. I didn't think I'd have this many people in here. Hi, Lorian. Hi, Ashley Ann. Hi, Eleanor. Trying to see if I missed anyone. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands and the Sun in reverse. Okay, so the Sun in reverse is telling me that there's some manipulation going on here, and I feel like the manipulation is from a third party, from a party that's not involved in this situation. It is all hearsay. The manipulation is all hearsay, and this person is just going by what they hear. They are not going by words. They are not going by actions. They're going by other people's words. They are not going to the horses. There's just too much hearsay going on. They're refusing to see this lesson, so therefore they're refusing to make this judgment call that needs to be made. So we have the Tower in reverse. Normally, when the tower comes out in reverse, I feel like it's someone who has avoided a tower moment, but it is someone who is avoiding a tower moment, successfully doing that. But eventually, this tower moment is going to fall. I feel this tower moment either already has fallen or is going to fall, and there's nothing they can do to stop it from falling. So we have the Temperance. Let me get a few more cards before I speak on the Temperance. I said, long time no see. So we have the Two of Cups. All right, so the Temperance card is here to tell you guys that there is love behind patience. There is patience behind this love. There's something that you guys need to be patient about, and you guys will get this emotional fulfillment. You guys will get this celebration. You just have to be patient with yourself. Patient with yourself and stop pointing fingers. I feel there's somebody here just pointing fingers. This is why this happened to me. This man did this to me. This woman did this to me. Which, no, everything happens for a reason. It is either a lesson or a blessing. That is that is motto of my life. That has been the motto of my life for the past 2 years. I'm sticking to that motto, and I urge you guys to do the same thing. Hey, Jesse. Well, I got eight likes in here. 8 likes and 5 people in here. I love it. I love it. Bring it on. This card almost hit me in the face. And it is a Knight of Coins in reverse. So there's some manipulation going on here. You feel like it's like this manipulation is hindering you from getting your stability, is hindering you from learning new ways to get stability. But like I said, I'll say it a million times, and I've said it a million times, and I will say it a million more times. Get out of the victim mentality. Everything happens for a reason. It is either a lesson or a blessing. And it is up to you to decide whether or not it is a lesson or a blessing. Sometimes lessons can be blessings, or sometimes blessings can be lessons. You just have to, it's just how you look at it. And I just want to put this out in the ether, put it out in the air. I want to say happy birthday to someone who I thought was special to me. Someone who I thought was my wish fulfillment. But it is what it is. My new wish fulfillment is Emily. So, Emily, I'm sorry to say this, but Pearl, happy birthday. Today is Pearl's birthday, and I wish her nothing but the best. I highly doubt she'll read this. I highly doubt she'll see this. But we just got the Three of Coins with the Lovers. All right, so this person is juggling between making this judgment call, but they are having a hard time doing so because they are so wishy-washy with their own energies. Hi, Renee. Long time no see. Wow. It's been at least 2 months since I've seen you in here, Renee. How have you been? All right, so we have the Star card. We have Justice card. And we have the Ace of Coins in reverse. All right, so there is a judgment call. There is a judgment call when it comes to someone's healing, when it comes to someone's happiness about healing. I feel like somebody is refusing to make this judgment call, to make this decision. There may be a reconciliation. There may be a marriage. There may be a proposal about this, but I feel like this proposal or reconciliation is going to be denied. I feel like it's going to be denied because there's some toxicity within the connection that just cannot be let go of. All right, did anyone else just see those cards? They just literally spun like a helicopter and landed right exactly how they are now. So we have the Eight of Coins. The Eight of Coins came out in reverse, but I feel because this card did the helicopter spin, I feel like it's somebody trying to figure out if they want to keep working for some stability, keep working, keep picking the seeds. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So there is definitely some transformation that needs to happen. There's some transformation in the way somebody is thinking about there's transformation that needs to happen before a new beginning of stability can happen. We have the Knight of Wands, and yes, it came out again. So there is something that someone is thinking about doing. They're having a hard time making the decision. They have been greedy in the past with their thoughts, with their emotions, with their energies. And I feel that they are regretting it now. I feel that they are regretting it and just beating themselves up over it. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands. There's the communication I was talking about. I don't know why I picked this deck. I already pulled cards out of this deck, but this is why I picked the cards. There's some communication that somebody is having a hard time making the decision to make this communication. It's almost like they are blindfolded, but the blindfold is just a veil. It's just a veil that they can see through. They can take the blindfold off themselves. They can cut the blindfold off. They have the swords in their hands. They're just refusing to take this blindfold off because they're fearing rejection. I'm getting that they're fearing rejection. There's a lot of fear in this reading. Actually, I'm getting a lot of fear off from this one card. Off from this one Two of Swords card, there's a lot of fear in this card. Remember I said fear of heartbreak? There definitely is fear of heartbreak, but seeing how I just pulled the Two of Swords and this is Three of Swords, there is progression here. There is progression here, and it just needs to keep happening. It needs to keep the progression. Just needs to keep happening. I feel this progression has been a slow going. This progression is gonna be fruitful. Not only is it going to be fruitful for your stability, but it's going to be fruitful for your emotions. It's going to be very fruitful for your emotions. You just need to stay strong, stay in your masculine energies when it comes to this communication. Stay in your masculine energies and be truthful with how you feel. Be truthful with how you feel about yourself first. First off, you have to be truthful to yourself. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to feel a little repetitive. If I pull a few more cards, that's giving me the same feeling as if I've been feeling this whole reading, then I'm just gonna pull a Dragon Fae Oracle and end this reading. Hey, Deanna, you did catch me live, and I appreciate it. I appreciate your support. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. And I want to give a special thanks to Joe W. If you are listening, if you'll come in here in the end, I just want to say a special thanks to you. You know why. And I appreciate everything you do for me. All right, so we have the Justice again. We have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Hangman. I didn't see this coming. We have the Hangman, but it's in reverse. So this is telling me somebody is finally making the decision to drop the burdens from the past and finally able to get momentum, to get this wheel turning, to get this wheel moving. All right, so we have the Four of Swords. I feel like they have gone into a little Four of Swords, a little meditation, they have connected to their higher self, and they're finally seeing the light. They're finally seeing the light, and that is where the Star card comes in, as soon as I can find it. I know it's here somewhere. Right there. They are finally seeing the light from the star from within themselves. And I feel the more they stay in this meditation, the stronger this light will be from their own higher self. Yes, the doors are opening, Dana. The doors are opening. They're opening slowly, but they are opening. You just have to stay out of the victim mentality. If this reading is resonating with you, then you just need to stay out of victim mentality. Victim mentality causes nothing but stress, it just causes nothing but stress, and you don't want stress in your life. You want to live stress-free. You just want to live happy. You want to live your happy life. So we just got the Queen of Wands. So somebody here is finally seeing. Now I'm getting a total different vibe, a total different frequency off from this Queen of Wands. There is somebody here who is stepping up to the plate and becoming this sexy queen, this gorgeous queen, this good, Dana. I'm glad to hear that. And I just looked up at my timer and I was at 22:22. So there's balance. There's balance here within this reading, within you guys, and you guys just need to keep it. You guys just need to listen to the horn of Archangel Gabriel. It is always being blown. You just have to ask for his advice, ask for his help, and he will give it to you. You just have to ask for it. You need to cut the toxicity out of your life. No matter who this toxic information that you are getting is coming from, you just need to cut it out of your life. If you are not hearing it from the horse's mouth, more than likely it's not true. And then we have the Nine of Swords. It's in reverse. So somebody is finally able to get a decent night's sleep because they are letting go of the anxiety of this past situation. Nine likes, 9 watchers. All right, guys. Thanks for the balance. What did I say about the balance? We got balance in here. Yes, like Jesse Bonbon said, amethyst is good to not only connect to your higher self, but it's also very good to connect to source. It's good to, like Jesse said, it's good to use to get out of your victim mentality, and it just gives you the strength you need to believe in yourself. I have several amethysts laying around. This is my ultimate favorite amethyst. It is an amethyst shield. It's actually pretty massive. It probably weighs 2 pounds. This is one of my favorite stones. All right, so the last 2 tarot cards that I'm going to pull is the Knight of Wands again. That came out 3 times. And the King of Swords in reverse. So the King of Swords in reverse is telling you that you need to cut the toxicity out of your own thoughts, out of your own thoughts. Just cut it out. Just and go after what it is that you want with passion. You have a very passionate message coming in. Somebody here has a very passionate message coming in, and they just need to believe that this message is going to be for their better self, is going to be for their higher self, is going to be very, very rewarding. I just feel you need to cut the toxicity out of the thought of this communication and just communicate. That's awesome. Congratulations, Dana. Congratulations. So yeah, I'm gonna use a deck that I barely ever use. It's a shamanic healing deck. I don't have a book for it, so I can't really read out of the book, but I can tell you what I'm getting intuitively off from it. And that card flew right out. And it is the Perception. The number 9, Perception. Perception is key to just about every single thing that's going on in your life. If you see it one way, someone else sees it another. I can guarantee it. And you just have to make sure that you communicate your perception well enough to make the other person see your point of view. If they don't see it, then that is on you. You just have to make sure that you do your part in communicating your perception of your reality. So I'm going to pull a Dragon Fate Oracle and read out of the book for you guys. That card came out fast. So it is Tetsuya. Have courage. And this card is gorgeous. It's the number 18 card. So I will read out of the book for this. Intuitively, I'm just getting that there is some dark forces that you are turning your back on. In fear of the dark forces getting the better of you. But you just need to trust in the light within you. Don't give the dark forces, the dark thoughts that you are having. Don't give them any of your light. Shine your light so bright that the darkness within you just fades away to nothing. And I just need to find that book. And Emily, I lost the book already. She organized. Oh, there it is. She organized my my tarot area right here, and I set this book down somewhere, and I couldn't find it. Exactly. It's also a number. it is also reduces down to a 9. I was gonna mention that. Original. I had a feeling you were gonna be coming in. I'm feeling the heat. I found it. I found it, Emily. All right. So the number 19. Or it's number 18, I'm sorry. All right, so it says, Tetsuya speaks. We will go through the crucible, every one of us, and emerge changed. Ourselves, but not ourselves. Now it is your turn, and you need not to be afraid, for your fear will only hurt you. While your courage is being tested and exercised, will show you so much of your great potential. For you are heroic, noble, and able to pass through this. And while it may change you, it will do so in a magnificent ways. Are you ready? No? Well, put aside your fear and follow me anyway. I will teach you the truth about recovery from grief and recovery from addictions. I will teach you how to face that which you fear and move forward anyway. You are now in the process of deep transformation, and by entering this door and facing the unknowable, you will find new hope dawning before you even dare dream of it. The second you take action in this moment, you will be changed. The more you explore and investigate this capacity of yours to be courageous, the more astounded you will become at your own ability to miraculously, naturally transform yourself. Intellectually, you understand this, but your body hesitates. At the commitment, you know this change will take. Trust this. Trust this courage and the blossoming of it. Do it now. You will then start the process of moving through a new stage. Your fear makes a deeper dilemma that of not being your true self and not knowing that self. This stage will this stage will see you reveal your spiritual beliefs, live with integrity, open up emotionally, and become richer and more blissful in every way. With this test of courage, you will shatter the illusionary barrier that lies between you and true love and self-worth. From this test you will learn to be you will, from this test you will learn to love this individuality, to recover from conditioning, and to emerge truly yourself, beautiful and ready to fly. Come through the door. There is nothing to fear. You shall see. So that card just pretty much summed up this whole reading. And you just need to take the leap of faith. I'm really surprised the Fool card hasn't came out. I'm really surprised the Fool card hasn't came out. And it's just, there's a leap of faith that needs to happen. And you just need to give it to the universe and trust the universe will give you everything you want. You may have made some mistakes in the past. You may have made some drastic mistakes. But as long as you were doing it for your higher purpose at the time you were making that decision, then there is nothing nobody can shun you about. It is, I feel that you are shunning yourself. So that being said, I'm going to pick these cards up and I'm going to chit chat with you guys for a little bit while I pick the cards up, and then I'm going to get going because I'm going on a trip in a little rocket ship. That's for you, Emily. So does anyone have any big plans for the weekend? Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. All right, my cards are almost clear. I'm just picking a few more up. I may come live tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I may come live and ask some questions and have answer some questions for you guys. But I just don't know yet. There's a lot up in there. There's a lot I need to talk to Emily about. Plans got changed just a little bit. I'll talk to Emily about that. Not really that big of a deal. But our kids are gonna finally meet each other, so I'm very excited about that. I know they are. I know my kids are excited about it. I know Emily's kids are excited about it, and I know Emily's excited about it. So that being said, my table is cleared, and I will talk to you guys all later. I love each and every one of you, and I hope you guys have a great weekend.